105 huge months.
Omni, thank you for 105 months. Helomst. How are you? Oh. How are you?
That was an unpleasant release.
Usually is. Yeah, I saw that it was name change week. Do I have the original Spyro games? I don't know which ones I have. Surely I must have at least a few. I know there's a few. So I mean, I guess I should say I know I have at least like one. Diesel Vergus, thank you for 72 months. Did I say that already? I don't know. Yes. Yeah, long day. Long day. Lots of work and just stuff going on. Oh, at least 24 hours for sure. Also, you may at some point hear a horrific noise. Um, if there's anything that's really important here in the winter, it would be the heater. And today, the the fan in the heater decided that it was going to start a band.
This is a probably shouldn't use again situation, isn't it?
Can't tell. What is it, like melted?
Yeah, turn on your phone.
Okay. I don't need another thing wrong today. Yeah, no, that's fucked.
I
How'd
don't
that
remember
happen?
this happening.
Okay.
Um, I just remember that we kind of stopped using it for a while, and then we got you a pretty one. But I really like this one because it had the different temperatures that you could use. But I also don't want to burn down in a cool office.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to get you a new one.
Luckily, I still have a backup.
Yeah. Well, fortunately, our heater hasn't gone out, but the something seems to have gone out of spec with the No, you don't have to do command line stuff. Jesus. Yes, I'm a compulsive updater whenever I log in. But there's other ways of doing that. You don't have to touch the command line. Probably. System. Software updates. Ta-da. It even has settings. Wow, look at that. I am just a little terminal freak. But yeah, the sort of the blower fan in the heater has gone out of spec or something, and now it makes a constant clanging sound while the heater is running, and it sucks. That's been going on my whole day. Oh, here it goes. I don't know if you can you hear it. Like basically with whatever else was going on today. Oh, okay, I guess noise. Thank God the noise suppression works. Because essentially it's like the whole day today someone's been hitting me in the head with a hammer. Not hard enough to kill me, but just regularly. It sounds like if you took a like a 2-foot by 2-foot piece of sheet metal, tied it to the back of a pickup truck, and then you were dragging it around a parking lot. Just to give you a little, idea. So you can kind of imagine what it's like. Nah, I opened it up and had a look at it. The fan is rattling. And then Nakomi wanted to take a crack at fixing it. And she got a wrench, proceeded to try to tighten one of the bolts that holds the fan, and it just sheared off. So that was a bust. What are you going to do? We've only had it 2 years? Yeah. Pretty annoying stuff, I have to say, as far as things go. Oh. For my Linux heads out there who were bothering me about using Synergy, I will have you know I am now using DeskFlow. Ta-da. Unfortunately, Wayland is a curse, I think. I think Wayland might be cursed. Hey, Mr. Bear. You got a problem? What you want? What you need? It is quite late. That's not time. It's still not time. It is the multi-computer thing. Well, it's not just the color mode problem, IFA. for instance, so desk flow is what's upstream from Synergy, apparently. And Barrier, which was mentioned before, was a fork of desk flow, which I will have you know, by the way. I went and investigated first, and it is super dead. It is not it's not an active project. Just totally dead. So then I went back to desk flow. But apparently to do something to do with Wayland, the hotkeys don't work. So I set it up and it's the same as Synergy 3 was, which I guess should be no surprise since Synergy is just based on desk flow. But the lock screen hotkey does not work. It works on Windows. I'm streaming from Windows right now. Or maybe it doesn't. I'm hitting it over there in Windows and shit all is happening.
What?
I can't lock the cursor to either computer at the moment for whatever reason. Anubis Amethyst, thank you for 14 months. Also, Foxborn, thank you for the biddies. If you guys are going to keep making that same joke every time you see an IP address, I will find a way to strangle each and every single one of you. Huh. I've been on the internet for too fucking long for this shit. But yeah, so apparently it's an issue, I guess, with Wayland. I don't know why it's not working on Windows. It was working before. What's your problem, desk flow? Edit, preferences. Not here. Does it not even mention it here? I guess it doesn't even mention it when you're running as a client. I do like how easy it is to get DeskFlow going. It's quite nice. And it is very much, it reminds me very much of Synergy 1 back in the day.
Fun facts.
What's
Electric
fun about it?
kettles and fireplaces cannot be run at the same time.
That's this place.
Well, to be honest, I don't know what would happen if I plugged them into different outlets on the wall.
So wait, what did you do? What did you go do? It was already dead. Did you just go try it again?
What?
Or was that just, you've just concluded that that was what happened?
What are you talking about?
You brought the kettle in here.
No,
You showed me the bottom
brought
of it.
a kettle.
Yeah.
And then as I left, I said, it's good that we have a backup.
I thought you meant this one.
No. I even explained before that we got you a pretty one. The one that I'm using is the one that we used to have over here, but before that, I actually bought when I was sick at a weird store in fucking Kentucky when we went to the marathon last time.
Mm-hmm.
Because I needed tea. And all they
I've had
coffee
a damn
maker.
day.
I know you have. But also,
I'm not keeping track of kettles.
I know, but you came at me so offended that I knew the answer.
No, I was trying to understand what happened. And I missed a piece. I connected two kettles into one. Sue me.
I would never.
Okay.
Because you're the only one that makes money.
All the more reason.
Yeah, but I would have to have money to sue you.
And that's
What you're
the
basically
United
just
States of
asking
America.
for is a divorce. Like, that's what...
So what happened?
Oh, I plugged them both into the power...
Oh, well, why would
thing.
you do that? I mean, that doesn't work here. It's not going to work there.
Well, it works for some things.
No. Kettles use fucking
Hi,
an
baby.
entire power station for some reason. Something about that task. They just suck juice.
No, I said he asked for it. I didn't say I'm giving it to him. I will never. Oh. Anyway, but yeah. So I can't run them both at the same time, which is unfortunate. But
Yeah.
not the end of the world.
Yeah.
So I wonder if I put one in the wall and then use the power supply with the other one, if it would still work. But I also don't want to move everything to get to the outlet. So,
Right.
nah. So for now, I'll just shut it off and then turn it on.
That makes sense.
You're Minecrafting?
I don't know. I'm just on Linux and I'm just here. Wow, this does not look right. There's a black bar on the bottom of my screen.
What's going on with the Terraria?
What?
The last couple times I've come in here, you guys have brought up Terraria. Is that taking a...
M has an unhealthy obsession.
Terraria's been dead for a long time.
No, it actually hasn't.
It's been dead in my heart. For a long time.
Huh. Apparently I had to full screen and then unfull screen. I guess so.
I am currently occupied making purple cows. So I can't. Because somebody got me into Fields of Mystria. So blame yourselves. Also, I decided to go with what's his fuck? Hayden. Because although he has a weird obsession with his chicken, he is the most person with a personality. Also, he's got lumber snack arms. Hi, Bone. Anyway, I just came over here for 2 minutes.
Okay. The P, you say?
Yeah, I left on my cigarettes over here. So we'll see if they give him diarrhea.
No hot chocolate for me. That was me asking. I guess.
Not that one.
That one's old. The other one's from today. It's fine. Is the music very loud? Sorry. All of this is unadjusted. I haven't really played. I only have it installed for testing. Gonna turn down all the annoyance. All the annoyance audio. This should be better. So I have everything cranked, and this is running at around 380 to 400 frames per second. It's wild. On default, it was running at 1,000 frames per second, which is just mind-boggling. I could add me some shaders. I don't even know where these melons are growing out of. They're just suddenly appearing. Dirt melons. I'm not playing. I'm not really playing. I'm not going to start like, well, I guess I should save some seeds so I can never grow these melons. I'm not ever going to grow them.
You hate melons now?
No, they're like commanding me to do Minecraft things, and I'm just in here to like waste time. And, like, they're like, get melon seeds so you can grow more. Like, I will never be back. It's like, you know, it's like how my last episode was. I was doing things, and then I just never returned. So it was a waste of time doing those things.
You should start up Fields of Mystery.
Is it on Linux? It probably runs fine on Proton, I would bet.
Probably. You already bought it, didn't you?
I think I do have it.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like, with all games like that now, I appreciate them. I've said this before. They always look to me like something I should like, but then when I sit down and actually think about trying to play it, I'm like, I don't think I will. It's like I have no control over it. You know?
I mean,
I could sit here and force myself to do something I don't want to do if that's what all of you want.
well, I mean, you kind of are right now.
No, I'm doing what I want to do. I'm just not taking orders.
Well, okay. But you did buy the game.
You were talking about Minecraft for a second. I was like, yeah, a long time ago. I did. Well, first of all, I thought it was multiplayer when I bought it. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
So you would have hated it, but played for me. I understand.
Probably, yeah. Something along those lines.
We were so young when Minecraft came out. Poor little children.
Yeah, can we go back?
I'm not fucking doing that over again. Are you kidding me?
Well, no, I mean, like, with all current knowledge. Always, whenever so, like, two rules. If I say that, like, I want immortality, I mean without aging. And then, secondly, if I ever talk about time travel, it's with current knowledge.
Yeah, we would be rich now. That would be nice.
Like, obviously, if you could, it would be, I think it's like a no-brainer, you would isekai back into yourself. No brainer. I'm not saying that there aren't
Okay,
like
but,
choices that you would maybe think would be better, but as a baseline, if it was your only choice, you wouldn't say no.
Okay, but if
You'd be
we
like,
were,
oh yeah, sure, I'll go back with all of my current knowledge. Fine. Of
yeah,
course.
we would have to go back. If we're talking about when we bought Minecraft, if that is when we are going back to, then we're in startup hell.
Yeah, but all of our current knowledge. So then we just exit out the front door. And, I get on to, like, my current job thing, but way earlier when it paid a lot better.
Yeah. But then would you stream? Would you even do YouTube?
Maybe. Yeah, why not? I would do it better.
Shut off comments from the guy.
Oh, yeah. No, I don't do stocks. Stocks are for
I would probably
criminals.
get some Bitcoin for when it blows up, and then we could sell. That would be easy enough.
I think if I were like caught in a time loop, I would build destructive software. Like, I wish I had whatever the golden idea is that's necessary to, like, something that you can just unleash on the world that completely invalidates something like Facebook. Like, it's free and open source or something or whatever, and it's so accessible that Meta just caves in on itself because it can't do anything about it. That would be... I wish that someone could have that idea. It doesn't have to be me. I just want someone to have those ideas. I think it would be awesome if there was some way that we could get similar things to happen to shit like Bitcoin.
I mean, honestly.
And quote-unquote AI. There's some stuff like that for AI that I wish there were more people doing it. Like, there was a project to make... basically, you could poison pill your art. So you could still share your art, but then it had some additional code in it that would make the AI scrapers read it wrong, and it would still go into their system, and then it would poison pill their data set. Which is sick as hell. Except for that's sort of an arms race of, like...
Yeah, they're gonna beat that and then whatever, but...
Yeah.
That's still awesome.
Yeah, I wish there was more shit like that.
Oh.
Thank you for this hot chocolate.
No problem. I'm gonna go have my tea finally.
Okay. Enjoy your tea. What are we talking about? Oh, are you talking about Tom? Everybody's friend Tom? That's the good kind of rich person. But also, I think we have to continually recalibrate people's understanding of what rich is. I think people don't really grasp correctly exactly how far the top 1% is from everyone. And especially the top 0.1%, which are the real big problem. Yeah, you want them to fuck off. And to be honest, like, a few millionaire is closer to the poors than they are to the percenters. Way closer. Yeah. Humans are just bad at numbers. It's just this is a known problem that we have. we are really, really bad at numbers. Like I saw Robert Evans talking about this on Blue Sky earlier. He said something similar. He was like, "Yeah, we don't hate the Craigslist guy either, because the Craigslist guy fucking made his money and fucked off." Did you all see what Bill Burr said on Jimmy Kimmel? Oh. Gabe Newell? I don't hate Gabe Newell, I don't think. He's up there in terms of oh yeah, it always does this. Just exiting the game always crash. I assume you're trying to short circuit the whole like rich people are evil thing. Because Gabe Newell has to be, I don't know what his net worth is, but it's got to be over $1 billion, right? He's sort of like a dragon. He doesn't seem like a dude that, well, I don't know. Then again, I was gonna say he doesn't seem like a dude that like goes crazy spending money, but then in that fucking documentary, he made them come to his boat where behind him there was like that fucking statue of a shark or whatever. Whatever's going on in Gabe Newell world. 9.5 billion. Holy fuck. Bill Burr's been
Our first guest
kind of amazing
is just
lately.
the man we need at a time like this. He's one of the funniest guys in the whole world with a great new stand-up comedy special called Drop Dead Years.
No, I have
Premieres
many
March
tabs.
14th on Hulu, and on March 10th, he makes his Broadway debut in Glengarry Glen Ross. Please welcome Bill Burr.
This is very good.
It's very good to see you.
Bill's
I
out
heard
there
you had
doing
to
work.
Evacuate your home.
Yes, like most people I had to. I got lucky, the winds moved, but, the fire was coming and all that stuff, so I feel lucky.
Are you guys back in?
And I think everybody did a great job.
Yeah.
Unlike the internet,
Yeah, right. I know. It's right.
Oh, my God. All of these fire experts. Why didn't you just fly a helicopter into the ocean? And then just, I don't know, because it was 100-knot winds? You want to do that? You want to do that at night, you lunatic?
How are you?
This was definitely mismanaged.
That's a big word we're hearing now.
Mismanaged, like some idiot on the internet knows how to manage the worst fire in LA, sitting there in his underwear. You know what? Looking at the footage on the internet, I have determined that this here was mismanaged.
You know about helicopters because I remember, and it's interesting now thinking about it.
I love
because
this.
You said
I don't
that
know about it. I know about the one that I fly. Other than that, I don't know anything about it.
you know
But
something.
if you're on
about,
the internet, you know everything.
I hope
Sorry.
you know about it because you said that you got your pilot's license in case like all hell broke loose in L.A. You could get out of L.A. and at any moment did you think I'm going to make a run for that helicopter?
Well, the error in my thought was I didn't realize how expensive helicopters were. So all I have is a two-seater, and I didn't want to have to make Sophie's choice with my family. So, we all piled into the SUV like everybody else. But no, man, these guys were out there clearing the trees, getting the wires back up and everything. It was like the perfect awful thing that could have happened, and it did. And I love how all the chatter out there is about bands of illegal immigrants and homeless people lighting fires. They light fires every day. They're living outside. They're cold. And this theory that some homeless guy without a car went from Altadena all the way to the Pacific Palisades, and then we have a hang glider. And they're talking about looting, But CNN and Fox News are not going to bring up the insurance companies that are just going to keep everybody's premiums and still give themselves a bonus.
Yeah.
Free Luigi! I love how they acted surprised. Why did that happen? I have no idea. He wrote on the bullets why it happened.
Oh, we're back to Luigi. Okay, yeah.
I never left Luigi.
How?
That shit was fucking great. I love Bill Burr. He's been on this shit lately. It's fantastic. It's just fantastic. Oh. So as far as Linux Quest goes, I just haven't had tons of time to fuck around with stuff. Spent my whole weekend on it last weekend. I'll probably do it again this weekend. The guy that's been helping me in the thread that I started actually came across a little amazing device, and I ordered one. I have it coming in. But basically, there are these little, they're basically just a dongle. And it's an EDID faker. And I found one that was HDMI 2.1, and its default fake EDID is 4K 120 YUV 420. I look over at chat and I'm wasting my time, huh? Maybe this is all a mistake. It's been 11 years. We don't have to go to 12 years. I'm just joking. But in my defense, I looked over and chat is literally just like, dongle, dangle, dangle, dongle, ding, dang, ding, dang, dong, dong, ding, 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 dang, ding, dang, dong. Like, oh my God, guys. Come on. God damn it, beer. You know, only have to change one consonant for that to genuinely be the end of my stream. Now that you mention it. Because the rest of it was all the same. Yeah, I will dump the EDIE from it if and share that with you. But the hope is that I put it at the end of the chain here, and it just fakes out Linux. It just fakes out Wayland or whatever part of it. That's the fucking irritating thing with the Wayland approach, is that, like, there's nobody to point the finger at. Who's in charge? Nobody. No one's in charge. Wayland is a protocol. Well, then who's deciding? Who's deciding what any of this shit is? I assume it's NVIDIA. But it might be Mutter. I don't know. I simply don't.
Don't look at Daddy's tabs.
Winge. Thank you for 43 months. Mutter, you think? I guess. Is it a bug? I don't know. I'm scared of ever making a bug report, I'll tell you. One of the very first things I learned about Wayland was I was trying to look some shit up, and it took me 0 seconds to come across someone complaining because a Wayland developer or somebody somewhere was like, oh, well, if you have a problem with anything, they just say you shouldn't want that. I'm like, oh God. Yeah, I don't want to be here or anywhere near here. Anyway, I have tempered hopes for this device. I'm going to put it like that. I don't expect it to work, but maybe it does. And if it does, great. I'm actually at 2K right now because I have to have the refresh rate. But I will say, man, Linux is just buttery smooth. Like, at least in GNOME here, it's very nice. I assume it's probably similar across the board. I think Wayland ultimately feels better. Yes, I'm back on Wayland. Well, I was having crashes and shit on Xorg. Like, I would open up the App Center and it would just say, nah, I couldn't get the GL context. Or I had, you guys told me about the Heroic Games Launcher. I installed that, and then that would crash randomly. It would just crash. The Ubuntu entirely would crash. And after a bit, I was like, man, fuck this. Fuck all this shit. I went back to Wayland and none of that is happening. So I don't know if it's something that I did to Xorg with configs or something, or maybe it was that NVIDIA option of like trying to force, maybe forcing the color mode was causing it to have a breakdown. I really don't know. I find it very strange that giving people access to the color mode, anywhere here is just not on anyone's agenda, when that's like a requirement of the HDMI spec in terms of bandwidth and stuff. Like, sometimes you need to change color modes to be able to use certain televisions, monitors. How is all the rest of this here? Not that. And I don't even know what's going on with scaling. It doesn't seem to work correctly in Xorg or Wayland. Well, clearly it hasn't, though, because I have this issue with a not that old device. Plenty of other people I came across in my searching who have had color mode problems. It just exists. It is a thing still. Well, I'm like the only one on earth trying to use a capture card in Linux, apparently. But like, the other people were all like, it was laptop monitors or just televisions or standalone monitors. Just regular monitors by that. I don't understand how there's this known ecosystem of devices and that's just like shrugged off and not part of the support chain. That it just strikes me as bizarre. I'm in the midst of trying to recreate my preferred NeoVim world, but I'm doing it from scratch again rather than porting over my old config. So it's all a fuck show at the moment. Actually, I've become unhinged about it because now I am building my own NeoVim from source. Because Ubuntu is just always going to be behind and I want to use more modern stuff. I have not used the lazy package manager for NVim before, so this is new to me and I'm getting used to it. Seems cool. It seems like a nice way to install plugins for and Vim. Oh no. Why are we oh knowing? Straight to the deep end. I mean, NeoVim's not new for me, but the lazy NVim package manager approach is new to me, so I'm kind of doodly do fucking about with the like how do we get plugins set up the right way. Like my status bar is fucked up and I'm not clear why at the moment. Oh, I mean, it doesn't seem like that deep of an end, really. It's more so just that, like, NeoVim on Ubuntu is 0.9 point whatever. And there's a lot of stuff that I like to use that requires NeoVim 0.10 or better. I don't think I can end up on Arch because I don't think I have the time. I went to Ubuntu because I was hoping that like more stuff would be taken care of that I wouldn't have to worry about, because I don't want to spend all of my fucking free time building my own fucking... Come on, get out of here with this shit. You're already compiling your own Vim. That takes 10 minutes tops. And that was just because I had to search a little bit to find out what are the dependencies? Where do I put it? Fucking build your own fucking operating system. That shit's like a part-time job. Well, it was the combination of seeing you saying that, Ifa, and then right before that, Psycho Boy saying Gentoo. I wasn't really talking about Arch. Yeah. I honestly don't know much about Arch. But the thing is I don't think it's a bad idea to rely on the knowledge of others sometimes. But this is where you get into fucking trouble. This is the main problem with stuff in Linux land is like it seems rosy at first, but then it gets into opinionated land. And I'm not even talking about people just being like, this is my distro and this is my distro. Like, I mean opinionated in like in terms of the design of the operating system. You know, like every distro exists because somebody went, well, I don't like that. And then they went and made their own fucking distro. And so they're all opinionated in some way in terms of approach, or, you know, like for instance, Ubuntu has the GNOME desktop environment. And if you want the KDE desktop environment, you either have to install it yourself or do Kubuntu or whatever, or, you know, like you can control your own existence. But also, if you don't want to spend your whole life doing that, you have to like basically subscribe to someone's big opinion. And you don't know what all their opinions were. You know what I'm saying? So like, I just went through all this with Ubuntu, right? Like I get into it, and I'm hoping that like baseline is going to basically do what I want, so I can just build on top of it and I don't have to worry about the foundation. But then I immediately run into shit. I like that this is their homepage. I don't think there could be a more go away normies homepage than this for a distro. a simple, lightweight distribution. They really don't tell you anything, huh? They tell you this, and then it's straight into the news. Wow, okay. I'm very familiar with the wiki now because I will say that the Arch wiki is the only documentation of intelligence that I have come across in my searches. I would always end up here in the end because there would be some like really archaic shit that someone was like, I have to document this. And there it would be. There we go. I was like, I don't even know where to start, guys. All very normal stuff. Oh. Now I feel like ultimately I'd run into the same problems though, right? Because Wayland and Xorg are still Wayland and Xorg wherever you use them. I guess you can build your own version. But like, you know, again, who has the fucking time? I have so little time to do fucking anything anymore. I hate it. And especially because I've been so like Linuxed up and I just want to spend a bunch of time in the console installing stuff, tweaking stuff, fixing things. I think the biggest attraction for me was that I wanted to set up like my whole dev environment. And I want to like supercharge my learning. And you know, Linux is the place for me there. I've got I have Perl installed. I've got Python and Ruby and Node and Golang all set up. I've been loving why do I keep doing that? ASDF is really, really great. Yeah. Golang, Lua, Perl, Python, Ruby, Rust. And then I didn't install Node with this. I could. Did I not do NVM? Oh no. What did I do? Really? What did I do? Oh no. Did I try something different? Did I do this? Oh, I tried Volta. I hated Volta. I got rid of Volta. Oh no, I'm doing something else. It's fuck. What was it? Ah shit. Node version managers. I should just move it over to ASDF because I like ASDF. I've been kind of drawn towards like going for oh I bet I did F&M. Rust-based version managers because they are. I sure did. I did F&M. Rust-based version managers because they are fucking fast. What's a language I don't have installed? Give me a language. What's one I don't have installed that's like a common would be useful to have? PHP. That's a good one. So ASDF plugin add PHP. Bam. Isn't that awesome? Look at that. ASDF install PHP latest. Bang. Except for we already have a system PHP installed. Stop trying to fight me. Oh, no. Yeah, why would that wouldn't come up? Yes, actually. So the whole thing with the version managers that's really nice is rather than having it, it sucks to be chained to the distro's no, it's not a command I can call. Chained to whatever version of a package that the distro provides, which tends to be kind of set in stone, right? So I don't even know why, like, how do I don't use PHP at the moment, so I don't even know where to start with figuring out, like, I guess PHP is installed. It's going to tell me it's installed. No, it's not going to tell me it's installed. ASDF, what are you talking about, dude? What was it trying to install here? Apache. Yeah. Apache, PHP common. Yeah, I don't have PHP installed. What? No versions installed. ASDF, you're not supposed to fall on your face when I'm doing a demonstration of how cool you are. Something about PHP, I guess. Give me a different language. Erlang? You're giving me languages that I don't think that they're going to work with this. Python 2. I actually can do that, I think. Let's see here. Plugin add. Yeah. Exactless, piston, py. Mini 4. There we go. All the way back up at the top. It's all shims, so you can have a bunch of different ones installed, and then if you need to use, like, you might have a Python 2 thing, then you can just point to that installation. So it would be like, let's see. Yeah, ASDF installs. There they are. ASDF installs Python. Yeah, so I've got 3.12, 3.13. So I can also install, and then you can just path. You can set an environment variable, or you can whatever you need to do. If you have a Python 2 thing, please delete it. Okay. So like a client is stuck on an older version, you can just switch over. Yeah, exactly. When I got into my new day job was when I kind of got onto modern development again. So like four-ish years ago. I say again, I mean like got back into development and then started learning the like modern approaches to stuff. And it was my first time really heavily working with Node, and I learned about the Node version manager. And I was like, well, why do you need that? And it's because like you might have a project that's been developed on Node version something. and like newer versions of Node break it. Well, if you're using like your operating systems, if you're relying on the one your operating system provides, you can't install another one, right? So it's like, well, what do? I just want to work on this project, and I don't want to like rip up my installation, install an old one just so I can work on this, and then have to rip that up and install a newer one again so I can work on new stuff. So you have a version manager, and that is where all of your installs live. You can have them all in parallel and then just switch between them. And in fact, your projects can dynamically switch between them if they support something like an RC file that specifies like, this is the Node version I need. So when you just go and run that project, boom, it'll load that version of Node that is necessary for that project to run, right? It's very, it's just a really great way of organizing your dev environment and languages and managing it all. It makes it like, you know, brainless. Now, I'm curious about this. Like, why is this happening? What did it exactly say? Plugin PHP's list all callback script fail. Bad output. Blah, blah, blah. PHP is already installed. Oh, wait. Oh, I see a weird extra space there. Actually, I think the plugin is fucking up. Huh. What? I didn't click on that. What? ASDF PHP list all broken. So we managed to walk into no, this is not our problem. No, blah blah. What did it say? List all callback script failed. No. No. Let's try Erlang. I just want to show you guys how fast and cool this is. Huzzah. Okay. The PHP one, seriously, it's the first time I had a problem. You said PHP at me, and it was like you dropped a bomb. And of course, when I want to show it off, just when I want to show it off. Anyway, I can just say ASDF install Erlang latest, and it should give me 27.2. And it's pulling everything it needs down. It's building it. No Java compiler found. Okay, so you do have to go and see if you have the dependencies needed. Applications information. WX widgets was not compiled with enable web view or... I have no familiarity with Erlang, so I don't know what they're talking about with all this. I don't know about cross compilers. What are you talking about? Blam. We now have Erlang. So as before in ASDF installs, we now have an Erlang folder, and we have version 27.2. But based off of the list, then I could also install Erlang 27.1.3. And I can just have that in parallel if I were to need that for some reason. Like compiling a Windows executable from your Linux install. Well, no, so typically beer, the dependencies are going to be libraries that you would just pull down from your operating system packages. But you could have issues there. I think most of the time they're set up such that you're not going to have such an issue. I don't know about cross-compiling, y'all. I wrote compling. Huh. So I think the answer is no, at least for this. Unless you really jank it up. Huh. So basically, like, use the Docker as a vehicle to go like 90% of the way there, and then you get what you need from the operating system, and then self-destruct, I guess. I'm not sure. Is this the one that is? Ew. Aha. Yeah. This'll fix that. Huh? And I guess this was the end of that. Yeah, fucking awk. Well, what they're saying is there's a pull request that's open against the plugin that fixes a mistake in the way this line is written. And a review was requested, but I guess some of the builds failed, and it was never merged in. And this was from July last year. This'll fix that. I mean, you could pull the branch down, I suppose, for the plugin. It feels like it's not maintained or something. Yeah. There's 28 contributors. Well, a nice thing with ASDF is that you can oh wow, these are the only first-party plugins. Elixir, Erlang, Node, and Ruby. You can use a different one. You can just do this. So I can copy this and then paste that in here. Plugin named. Oh, okay. Well, how do I remove? How do I remove? I haven't done this yet. Oh, it's probably something like that. Let's try it. Why not? Did I do it? I've done it. ASDF list all PHP. ASDF install PHP latest. Look at that. Look at it go. Isn't that cool? I love shit like this. Modern development is so much cooler and nicer, and it's just pleasant. It's really just like, get the versions of shit you need, get your dependencies, and get the fuck going. It's really easy. Clang. God, I forgot what a big old chunk PHP is. Look at all these fucking files. It's crazy how some languages, some full fucking languages, it takes like less than a second to download the whole thing. And then PHP over here. Hold on. I just need to download all of C++. Well, you know, thankfully, if I've never been a real developer, so I've managed to avoid all that. I've never even seen assembly. I'm sure someone could explain more accurately what's going on in here, but I believe PHP is actually written, like the construction of the language is in C++. And so it has to be built to then be used. Yeah, like the source of PHP. Because these are all CPP files. Jesus Christ, PHP. Have they ever thought about like starting over maybe? No. Once you have the installation, once you have the core, you can then run and you can write PHP. You don't have to know C++ or anything. Sure. Yeah. Now we're really hacker mode. Oh, yeah, probably some environment variable I don't have. Oh. You do want to make sure that you have the dependencies. Well, there's no mention of what it asked for. I know. I have not installed PHP. Everything I wanted to install, it was fast and easy. It was fast and easy. Oh, like fucking. What do we have? I mean, Perl was easier. Fuck. I I don't know. I don't know what to show you. Rust. List all Rust. I mean, I showed you ones that were fast already. Rust is fun because this is all of the versions. Done. Rust is installed now. Great. It's gone. There you go. Poof. Which is easy because they're just directories sitting in the ASDF folder. Well, I guess I should have. I didn't know what I was in for. Every language is its own, thing that it comes with its own difficulties and whatnots. ASDF, all plugins. The plugins repository. .NET, .NET Core, 1Password CLI, AAPT2, ACT, Action Validator, ActionLint, ADR Tools, AG, Age plugin, Ubiquity, AgeBox. I haven't heard of any of this shit. A lot of AWS shit. It's a lot. There's a lot of them. Haskell. For all you little freaks out there. Hey. wonder if they have Prologue. Nope. No one has Prologue. But yeah, I for the most part, I really like ASDF because it's just all of them in one. Don't have to have, PyEnv and the Ruby one and the Node one and the, et cetera, et cetera. You just have one. And it does them all. That's nice. Yeah, I'm still working on setting stuff up. Apparently, it can manage things other than languages, yeah. Which is handy because sometimes there's things where you might want to have different versions of just applications. Easily switchable, maybe. I don't know. That kind of maybe starting to go off road from we're like venturing too close to package managers. But package managers don't, at least like apt and stuff, they typically don't let you just do versions of things. It's whatever they are providing. They don't keep all kinds of versions available. But that's because on the distro level, they're maintaining a balance of a bunch of shit that actually works together based off of the libraries that they're including and yada da da da. So, yeah, I'm still just figuring my shit out. They have Yay. Yet another yogurt, an hour helper written in Go. I don't know what any of that is. I don't know anything about Golang. I don't know why you need an hour helper. Hour nair. Yay. Arch user repository. Oh. Oh, okay. Also, part of me getting everything set up is to apply this to everything. Everything must be Capuchin. Capuchin! As you can see, my Firefox is Capuchin. I love this project just because it's amazing. Their repository here is a repository of repositories. View all repositories. 319 repositories that are just the Capuchin theme for, look at, even for Minecraft. How, what? Okay. I don't know about that. That seems unnecessary. I kind of like the UI. Discord. I need to figure out better Discord. Chatterino. Our packages. Oh, no screenshots. Oh, I guess that's just, it adds packages. Oh. Nice. Very nice. It's a really, really, really dedicated community that just gets in there. They have like a core repository that defines the theme, and then everybody just goes fucking nuts. And I love how nuts they go with it. They provide everything for all whatever the thing is that you want to customize. Ah, yes, T-Mux. I have to get T-Mux going. Pity. I need to get my status bar in NeoVim fixed. That fixed up. It's fucked up. Emacs. Where was it? Rest. Cargo add cappuccino. Yeah, this is a really great project, Dav. Like when they do something, they do it fully. That's what's impressive. Like Envim here. Envim's a little nutty because not only do they have the overall theme and also each of the flavors, right? But then they support all the package managers. They give you the usage generally, the full configuration, you can tweak it all. Lua. Integrations for plugins. And then this list of plugins. They do not fuck around. Probably, right? Can I search? I can. Look at that. Yeah, I need to go get Godot. I've been down this. Remember that, like, primarily I develop on Mac and I use it in a Linuxy way. I spend a lot of my time in the CLI there. And so actually I fell into fucking around with Cappuccino mostly while I was on Mac. And I'm also not like a totally new user. I am a returner. I have returned. Oh, okay. There's a branch for Godot 3 if you're on that still. I don't know what the best way to install Godot on Ubuntu is. There are so many ways. Download for Linux. Godot engine. Requirements. .stk. All downloads. Just a zip, huh? Oh. Wow. That easy, eh? Easy as that, huh? And then. And then. Capuchin is available in the Godot syntax themes repository. Installation instructions are in the README. Godot syntax themes. Place the .tet files in your Godot text editor theme directory. Well, I didn't really install Godot. It just downloaded it and then this happened. Well, it probably... no, it didn't. Oh, it's probably in config, huh? Yep, there it is. Text editor themes. Capuchin. Where? So, I just have to basically Mocha copy. Not tet, not teat. Oh, there's weird line ending characters there. Oop, not what I wanted. Okay, well, just create, I guess. Test. Sure. Might need to restart Godot, maybe. Well, what I downloaded was a a text editor. How do I quickly get to editing some code? I forget. Script, empty new script, right? Whatever. Right. Now, project editor settings. Editor. Theme. Text editor theme. Capuchin Mocha. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at it go. Nice. Now, text editor theme, interface theme. Oh, okay. apparently they don't have theme files for that. So if you want to do that, you need to. So it's DIY. Hey, everybody, it's DIY. They just don't offer much. So, Mocha, we gotta do that. Oh, it doesn't recognize and remove the hash. Did it take? I guess I gotta hit enter. I also have to do that myself. And this. And then contrast. I'll put 0.2. Can I just? Yes, I can. Icon saturation 0.6. And then that's it. We have done it, folks. Look at that. That was so fast. Now I have a game development environment. Easy as that. I need to figure out how to get applications in here as well, like Godot here. I guess it looks like I could have installed it as a flat pack. Oh, there's a version manager. Version 4.3. Yep, I could grab that off of FlatHub or Ubuntu even. Anyway, this is nice, right? Look at that. It needs other tweaks. Need to change maybe the font and the font size, for instance. Maybe I can't. Maybe you can't change that. No, you got to be able to change that. That'd be weird. Where? You have to be able to, right? Yeah. It's just you would think it would be here somewhere, but it must be somewhere else. Ah, here we go. Somewhere in here. Editors. No, editor. Can change the font size. Maybe they don't let you change the font. Really? Did you spot it? Did I overlook it? But you have to type the font name. Oh, by the way, I did also, I gotta, little script for handling that. Get NF. Just install them all real quick. Ah. Code font. Let's go back in here. Get NF. Yeah, and I don't know where they would be. And it didn't take. What the? The font to use for the script editor must be a resource of a font type such as TTF. So yeah, I can't just type in the name. I have to actually track it down. Yeah, not good, not good, not good. Where, I don't know where get an F is putting them, but it's probably putting them where they should be. So. All right, install fonts. etc fonts, fonts.conf. Oh. Hello? Well, what if it's in a hidden folder, Godot? What if it's in a hidden folder? I guess I have to paste it in. Okay, I don't have that. Okay, I don't think this is what I want. Where are they installed? Maybe they are in just already there. I don't know where this script puts them. I could look up the script. Fuck all in there. Let's look up get NF. Easily install nerd fonts from the terminal. Start on Mac OS and Linux. Make sure that local/bin is in your path. That's just for running the script though. Usage. Install list install fonts. List all nerd fonts. Select install directly install. Oh, it's putting them wherever they're supposed to be, I guess. Oh yeah. I guess that was a environment variable just inside the script itself. I don't know where fonts are. Hmm. Ubuntu 10. Woohoo. Well, I don't have a dot fonts. And it's not in dot local either. Nor is it in share. I don't know where it put them. I don't know where it put them. Thank you. Oh no. Wait, what? Motherfucker. Where the hell? I just was in there, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm stupid. I am dumb. It's right there. I am stupid and dumb. All right. There's JetBrains. There it is. Oh Lord. I just want like regular. Do we have regular? This here probably do. Okay. that's not going to be enough because we also need... Did it take? Good Lord. Where are we? Where is that? Nice. Nice. I think so. I'm not sure. It is still plugged in there. I should have plugged in something that was more obvious. What would be obvious? Maybe this one? I don't remember what Lilex looks like. Oh, balls. And, huh. Well, shit, I kind of like that. I don't think it's done it for the code, though. I guess it did. I think this is the same font. Yeah. Sometimes they're hard to tell apart. Ah, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I did the tutorials for Godot, so it's all kind of left my mind. I do want to get back into it when I can. I think it'll be a fun tool to work with. I want to get some other things going as well, because I need to get like replacements for every dang thing. I was a little dismayed to see that a lot of the popular alternatives to the Adobe softwares, there doesn't seem to be much Linux support, which has lowered my confidence a little bit. I mean, I guess you can run them with Proton probably, like I don't think DaVinci has. Oh, DaVinci does have Linux. What are some others? I haven't used GIMP in like 15 years, so who knows? That could be amazing. It hasn't changed much. Oh no. Krita, my paint. CS6. How old is this article? 2019. Krita's better for painting. Also, I wish that Clip Studio had Linux support because I really like Clip Studio. But apparently you can try to make it happen. It doesn't work well under wine. Ugh, that sucks. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have to get my tablet going and make sure that that works. Why can't I spell? Nice. I think I'll do this a little later. Ardor? No. Never even heard of it. Oh, mine is not Wacom. It's I forget their name. The H one, I think it was Korean. Ardor. It is open. Nice. Cool. Thank you for that suggestion. It's awful. Any other image editor is better than this. It overcomplicates stuff for no reason. Just inconvenient. I edit textures for my games and stuff, and it's a hassle. You should try Photopea. Not only does it run entirely in your web browser, but it can edit DDS files. Green is no longer my pepper. I am not a big fan of browser-based editors, I have to say. Yeah, I don't know. Don't know. There must be something else. Yeah, I don't know. I didn't figure that GIMP had gotten better. It doesn't look much better. It's still ass. Well, so the trouble for me is that it's a little bit antithetical to part of the reason that I wanted to make a shift over to Linux. Because a big part of it is I want to migrate away from stuff that I don't have control over. And that's why I'm kind of inherently opposed to browser-based apps for stuff like this. This also red flags for me. Like, how do I know that they're not sucking down whatever I do? Did they say that they don't? They don't seem to. This is probably just a boilerplate. Like, part of it for me is I super want to escape all the AI bullshit that's encroaching on everything. No, I know, but like, you just can't trust that people aren't sucking your fucking data these days, you know? Oh wow, Figma as well, eh? What's this shit over here? Just example. What's going on over here? What in the world? um, hello? Have they ever tried this in Firefox? Oh, there's supposed to be ads over here. Goodbye. There must be good alternatives. I think I may just have to do a bunch of research. I would also accept a paid application that runs on Proton. You know, and not a subscription one. A one-time, you have purchased a license type situation would be up my alley. God, searching is worthless now with all these fucking junk sites that just poop stuff out. Krita do be looking interesting. Well, one thing I can say is I don't do... Oh my god, this looks like shit. I don't do a million things in Photoshop, really. So I might be able to get by with less. Maybe. Maybe. Oh yeah, I watched that, Dev. It was good. Okay. I did lose track of time, sorry.
What'd you think of the keyboard? It's
Uh,
insane.
I didn't look at it yet. Let's look at it. Let's all look at it together. Oh, did it copy that over here? I bet it didn't. Nope. Sure wish that worked. I guess you can't copy from Windows to Linux. Good thing everybody uses these human readable URLs though. For situations like this. Oh my god. Go away, TikTok.
That's
Jesus.
really all you need to see. Like, it's not. You don't have to listen to it.
Oh.
One final Kirby.
It's really just a giant Kirby keyboard.
I present to you the Kirboard.
They're all Kirby's. That's pretty good.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, they're all facing the wrong way too, I believe. Or maybe not.
No, they look like they're all facing forward with their mouths open.
New art thing.
Well, trying. I clicked open and nothing has happened.
Hi, Chew. I know. I don't know why he doesn't love us.
What has happened? There we go. Huh. Looks nice. That's a cool splash screen. I like that.
Yeah. Baby.
Yeah, I'm gonna wind down. I got it. I am.
Winding down should have been an hour ago.
I know. I got it. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna get out of here then. Thanks for watching. I'll see you guys later.